A man, let's call him John, played in Counter-Strike matches growing up in 2011. One day, he played a tournament that would change his life. After several grueling matches, his team was finally defeated. The first place winners got $500. And what did John in second place get? A measly $20, in the form of 20 bitcoins at the time. Roughly $1 million in today's money. That is, if he kept it. He sold it for a mousepad. Today we're going to be going into some crazy stories in the crypto world, seeing some rise to millionaire status and others to almost millionaire status. Like this anonymous man living in Australia. In 2009, he was mining several bitcoins a day on his small rig. He had thousands of coins. Life was going well, if Bitcoin was actually known back then. Instead, he decided to save his bitcoins on a cheap USB, which broke. A potential $100 million lost into the wind. But that might not even be the craziest story. We've all heard of the two pizzas bought for 10,000 bitcoins back in 2010, worth about $500 million today. But have you heard of Chris Larson's $44 billion loss? Well, back in 2018, Larson had about $60 billion in Ripple, worth only about $16 billion now. But at least as the founder of the currency, he couldn't do much about it. Unlike the Winklevoss twins, who bought 1% of the supply of Bitcoin in 2012, which has gone down $1.6 billion since its peak. They still made a lot of money, but missed out on billions of potential dollars. But enough with the depressing loss stories, let's look at the gainers, like this 11-year-old Eric Feynman. He borrowed $1,000 from his grandmother and invested it into Bitcoin at $12. But this is not where the story ends. When he joined the workforce, he was given the option of $100,000 or 300 bitcoins. You can guess which one he took, the bitcoins. We can only guess at how much money he has now. Talk about extreme luck or extreme foresight. And now for our final crazy story of the day. A story of someone who risked it all just for the chance. Dan Conway, who in 2016 marched down to Wells Fargo and told the teller to send $100,000 to a cryptocurrency exchange. His whole family's life savings into Ethereum. It dropped to less than $40,000, where he sold it all. Just kidding, he held and walked away with $13 million. Imagine if the now millionaire had bought it at the dip. And there you have it, some crazy crypto stories. Subscribe if you want to watch part 2.